Hello everybody, it's me, Adventure Awaits, and boy do I have a treat for you today. Welcome to my channel called Adventure Awaits. You know, there are some places in the world that just grab you by the heart, and Spain is one of those places. It's a country where every street corner seems to have a story, every meal feels like a celebration, and every sunset paints the sky in colors you didn't even know existed. We're about to go on a whirlwind tour of this incredible country, from the sun-drenched beaches to the majestic mountains, and from ancient palaces to bustling modern cities. I'm so excited to share this with you. Now, I know what you're thinking, 10 places. How can you possibly choose just 10 in a country as amazing as Spain? And you're right, it was tough. It's like being asked to pick your favorite child if your children were all beautiful, historic, and served delicious tapas. But I did my best to narrow it down to a list that will give you a real taste of what makes Spain so special. We're talking about architecture that will make your jaw drop, food that will make your taste buds sing, and experiences that you will remember for the rest of your life. So grab a snack, maybe some olives and a little bit of cheese. Get comfortable and get ready to fall in love. I promise you, this is a journey you won't want to miss a single second of. We're going to explore together, laugh together, and probably get very hungry together. So please watch full videos and subscribe my channel so you don't miss out on any of our future adventures. It really helps the channel, and it means we can keep making these journeys together. Alright, are you ready? Let's go. First stop, a place that is pure magic. Our adventure begins in Granada, and oh my goodness, what a place to start. Nestled at the foot of the Sierra Nevada mountains, this city is just electric. You walk through the streets, and you can feel the history buzzing all around you. It's this incredible mix of cultures, a place where you can see the deep, beautiful influence of Moorish history, blending seamlessly with Spanish tradition. One minute you're wandering through a winding cobblestone alley that feels like it hasn't changed in centuries, and the next you're in a lively square filled with students, music, and the most incredible energy. It's a city that's alive, day and night. Of course, you can't talk about Granada without talking about the Alhambra. It's not just a palace, it's a masterpiece. It's one of those places that's even more breathtaking in person than in the pictures, and the pictures are stunning. You stand there, looking at the intricate tile work, the delicate arches, and the peaceful courtyards with their fountains, and you're just transported to another time. It's the best example of Moorish art, a testament to a golden age. And after a day spent marveling at its beauty, you can dive into the city's animated nightlife. The tapas here are a legend in their own right, free with every drink. It's the perfect blend of soul-stirring history and pure, unadulterated fun. From the historic heart of Andalusia, we jet off to an island paradise, Mallorca. Now, when people think of Mallorca, they often think of beaches, and for good reason. The beaches here are spectacular. We're talking about picture-perfect, soft white sand and water so clear and turquoise it almost looks fake. With over 300 days of sunshine a year, it's the kind of place that just makes you happy to be alive. You can find yourself a spot on a wide, popular beach, or you can go exploring and discover a tiny, quiet cove that feels like your own private slice of heaven. It's the ultimate beach escape. But here's the thing about Mallorca. It's so much more than just its beaches. Venture away from the coast, and you'll find these dramatic limestone mountains, the Serra de Tramuntana, which are incredible for hiking and offer views that will absolutely take your breath away. There are charming stone villages tucked away in the hills that feel a world away from the busy resorts. And then there's the capital city, Palma. It's sophisticated and vibrant, with a stunning cathedral, beautiful old streets, and a nightlife that can rival any major city. Mallorca is an island of wonderful contrasts, a place where you can relax, explore, and party, all in one perfect package. Next up, we're heading to a city that marches to the beat of its own drum, Barcelona. This place is just bursting with creativity and life. You can't walk more than a few blocks without stumbling upon something that makes you stop and stare. And chances are, it was designed by the one and only Antoni Gaudí. His architecture is everywhere, And it's like nothing you've ever seen before. It's whimsical. It's surreal. It's like a fairy tale come to life. The Sagrada Familia, his unfinished masterpiece, is a building that will truly move you. It reaches for the heavens, and every single detail has meaning. It's a work of genius. But Barcelona's magic doesn't stop with Gaudí. This is a city for walking, for getting lost in. Take a stroll down La Rambla, the famous tree-lined street that's always buzzing with people, street performers, and little kiosks selling everything from flowers to birds. It's the heartbeat of the city. Then you can wander into the Gothic quarter with its narrow medieval lanes, or head down to Barceloneta beach to feel the sand between your toes and watch the world go by. The shopping is fantastic, the food is incredible. Hello, seafood paella, and the nightlife is legendary. Barcelona is a feast for the senses, a city that is unapologetically itself. From the Catalan coast, we travel inland to the very heart of Spain, the capital city, Madrid. If Barcelona is the cool, artistic sibling, Madrid is the passionate, life-of-the-party one. This city is pure energy. It has a rhythm that's impossible to resist. The saying Madrid never sleeps is absolutely true. The nightlife here is sizzling. People eat dinner late, go out later, and stay out until the sun comes up. It's a city that truly knows how to live. But it's not just about the party. There's a deep, rich culture here that is just as intoxicating. Madrid is a grand and beautiful city, filled with elegant boulevards, immaculate parks, and world-class art museums. You can spend a day wandering through the Prado Museum, coming face-to-face with masterpieces by Goya and Velázquez. You can visit the opulent Royal Palace, the official residence of the Spanish royal family, and feel like royalty yourself. Then there are the iconic squares, like the bustling Puerta del Sol, the geographic center of Spain, and the magnificent Plaza Mayor, a grand arcaded square that has been the stage for centuries of Spanish history. Madrid is a city of passion, art, and endless discovery. It's simply magnificent. We're heading back south to Andalusia, to a city that is the stuff of dreams, Seville. Oh, Seville, it's the city of flamenco, bullfighting, and some of the most spectacular festivals in the world. Walking through its streets is like stepping into an opera. The scent of orange blossoms hangs in the air, the sound of a Spanish guitar drifts from a hidden courtyard, and the architecture is just staggeringly beautiful. This city has a flair, a drama, a passion that is utterly captivating. It's a place that makes you feel things deeply. Seville is packed with exceptional tourist attractions that are more than just sights. They are experiences. The Cathedral of Seville is the largest Gothic cathedral in the world, a colossal and awe-inspiring building where you can climb the Giralda Tower for panoramic views of the city. Right next to it is the Real Alcázar, a breathtaking royal palace that is a stunning example of Mudéjar architecture. You might recognize it from a little show called Game of Thrones, and you have to experience the city's festivals, like the famous Feria de Abril, where the entire city dresses up for a week-long party of dancing, eating, and celebrating. Seville is pure romance and history, all rolled into one. Our next stop takes us to the east coast, to Spain's third-largest city, Valencia. This is a city that perfectly balances the old and the new. It has a beautiful, historic old town with a magnificent cathedral and a bustling central market. But it's also home to one of the most stunning examples of futuristic architecture in the world. I'm talking about the City of Arts and Sciences. This complex looks like something out of a science fiction movie. It's a collection of brilliant white avant-garde buildings that house an opera house, a science museum, and an aquarium, all surrounded by shimmering turquoise pools. It's just incredible. Valencia is also famous for a festival that is, and I don't say this lightly, absolutely insane in the best possible way, Las Fallas. Every March, the city fills with hundreds of gigantic elaborate papier-mâché sculptures called fallas. They are works of art, often satirical, and they are displayed all over the city. And then, on the final night of the festival, they set them all on fire in a massive city-wide bonfire. It's a spectacle of fire, fireworks, and celebration that you have to see to believe. Between its groundbreaking architecture, its fiery traditions, and its beautiful beaches, Valencia is a city that is constantly surprising you. Prepare your appetites, my friends, because we are heading to what many consider the culinary capital of Spain, San Sebastian. Located in the Basque Country on the northern coast, this elegant city is a paradise for food lovers. I'm not just talking about good food, I'm talking about life-changing, write home about it, plan your whole trip around it food. San Sebastian has more Michelin stars per square meter than almost anywhere else in the world. But the real magic for me happens in the old town, where the bars are lined with an art form known as pinchos, are the Basque version of tapas, but they've elevated it to a whole new level. Each bar has its own specialty, and the counters are covered with these little bites of heaven, from simple combinations on a slice of bread to elaborate gourmet creations. You go from bar to bar, having a small drink and a pincho or two, and it's honestly one of the most fun and delicious ways to spend an evening. But it's not just about the food. San Sebastian is also breathtakingly beautiful, curving around the Bay of La Concha. The Playa de la Concha is one of the most famous and beautiful urban beaches in Europe, a perfect crescent of golden sand. It's a city that feeds your stomach and your soul. Let's journey back to Andalusia, to a city that was once the most important city in Western Europe. Cordoba. This place has a quiet grandeur and a profound sense of history. In the Middle Ages, it was a leading center of learning and culture, a place where Muslims, Jews, and Christians lived and worked together, creating a unique and tolerant society. You can still feel that legacy today as you wander through its historic quarter, a UNESCO World Heritage Site. The narrow, winding streets of the old town are made for getting lost, leading you to beautiful flower-filled patios and hidden squares. The undisputed heart of Cordoba is the Mezquita, the mosque cathedral. There is no other building like it in the world. You step inside and you are immediately in a forest of over 850 columns and red and white striped arches that seem to stretch on for infinity. It was originally a grand mosque, and then after the Reconquista, a cathedral was built right in the center of it. The result is this astonishing, beautiful, and complex blend of two faiths under one roof. It's a powerful symbol of Cordoba's layered history. Beyond the Mezquita, you can explore the fortress of the Christian monarchs and wander through the charming old Jewish quarter. Cordoba is a city that invites quiet contemplation and wonder. Perched on a hill surrounded by a river, our next stop looks like it was plucked straight from a history book. Welcome to Toledo. This city is an open-air museum. For centuries, it was known as the City of Three Cultures because Christians, Muslims, and Jews coexisted here, and they all left their mark on the city's incredible architecture and culture. Walking through its medieval streets feels like time travel. The entire city is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and it's a labyrinth of narrow cobblestone alleyways, ancient city walls, and buildings that tell a story that spans more than 2,000 years. The skyline of Toledo is dominated by two magnificent structures, the Alcazar Fortress and the Primate Cathedral of St. Mary. The cathedral is one of the most spectacular in all of Spain, a masterpiece of Gothic architecture. But what makes Toledo so unique is that just a short walk from this grand cathedral, you can find the beautiful synagogue of Santa Maria la Blanca, built in the Mudéjar style, and the former Mosque of Cristo de la Luz, a rare example of preserved Moorish architecture. To see a cathedral, a synagogue, and a mosque all within the same ancient city walls is a powerful reminder of a time of extraordinary cultural exchange. Toledo is a treasure. For our final stop, we travel to the green, misty region of Galicia in the northwest, to a city with a deep spiritual significance, Santiago de Compostela. This city is the final destination of the Camino de Santiago, or the Way of St. James, a legendary pilgrimage that people have been walking for over 1,000 years. Pilgrims from all over the world, some having walked for weeks or even months, all converge on this one spot. You can feel the unique energy in the air, a mix of exhaustion, relief, joy, and profound accomplishment. It's incredibly moving. The journey for all these pilgrims ends at the magnificent Cathedral of Santiago de Compostela. It's a stunning piece of Romanesque architecture, with a glorious Baroque facade added later. Arriving in the main square, the Plaza do Obradoiro, and seeing the cathedral for the first time is an emotional moment for everyone, not just the pilgrims. You see people crying, hugging, and lying on the ground just staring up at the towers. Inside, you can witness the famous Botafumeiro, a giant censer that swings through the cathedral, filling it with incense. It's a spectacle that symbolizes purification and a fittingly grand end to an epic journey. Santiago de Compostela is a city of faith, history, and the power of the human spirit. And there you have it. 10 places, 10 incredible windows into the soul of Spain. What a trip, huh? From the passion of Granada to the peace of Santiago de Compostela, every single city has its own personality, its own flavor, its own music. And that's the beauty of it. That's the beauty of travel. It's not just about seeing things, it's about feeling things. It's about the connections you make with the history, with the culture, with the people, and most importantly, with the food. You have to eat the food. That's where you find the real story. I always say that travel is the only thing you can buy that makes you richer, and I hope this little journey has made you feel a little bit richer today. I hope it's inspired you to maybe book a ticket, or even just to try a new Spanish restaurant in your neighborhood. The world is a great big book, and we've just read a fantastic chapter together. The best part is, there are so many more chapters to read, so many more adventures waiting for us just around the corner, filled with new friends we haven't met yet, and delicious meals we haven't eaten yet. Thank you so much for coming along with me on this adventure through Spain. It means the world to me to be able to share these places with you. Remember to subscribe so we can do this again soon, because that's what it's all about, right? Sharing these experiences. So, until our next adventure, be open to everything, try everything, and always leave room for dessert. Goodbye, friends.